Boo boo doo. Alright. Why don't you go outside, Bixby? Look. I'm gonna be talking for a bit, so why don't you go outside? I love you, but I'm not playing right now. I'll play once I'm done, okay? Go get your toy. What is my... Hold on, is this actually going? Yes, audio's good. Okay. I haven't used this channel in a bit. I'm just making sure it was actually streaming. And my stupid stream thing is not telling me. It says I'm offline on both channels, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Because I'm pretty sure I'm streaming. Yeah, it's right here. What the fuck? Why does it say no? Oh well. Look at this. Look at this. It says my Twitch is offline and my other YouTube is offline. That is not true. Fucking computer. Okay, so the bitrate's fine yet. I just figured I would... I'm not doing anything spoilery right now. I'm just making some... I'm just kind of... I was like, I'm going to randomly add some, like, spooks and just little things that kind of might happen, you know, that kind of thing. Just tiny things for the extended mode. So none of these are big or, you know, crazy or anything like that, but I'm just going to make some. Is this one getting full? Kinda. So let me think. I wanted something like in a doorway, and there's a lot of places where that could go. Wherever there's like a black doorway, I could like put a face in there or something. So let's do that first. Oops. I need a doorway for a... just for like a reference size though first. Let's grab a background. And then I'm sure I can use it in multiple places if I need to. So wait, let me see if my Twitch is actually going to... since it says offline, is it going to let me do chat? Chat. Okay, looks good. I can see it. Just making sure. Backgrounds. Like this is one. That's a little too big. That's one for sure. Anywhere where there's like a, yeah, like this. And let's see. This one doesn't have a... what? Same one. So yeah, there's like a few places I could throw it for sure. That's too small. I'd have to look through, but first let's just get a approximate size here. We'll say like this, like here. And just make it look random, I guess. Let's get a generic shape first. So I could always adjust it. How loud is this too? I don't know how loud that is. Probably not very. That's probably good. Be in the background. Don't recognize this song. Hmm. Ugh, eyes itching. What the fuck? Alright. Oop, hold on. Stupid phone. Hold on, checking what the hell my phone wanted. There we go. Nothing too important. I just had to do something on my email. Do. Can add some spikes or something. But what color? Okay, test room. Fave? No, face. The depth is going to have to be really far, so do 10. The alpha, oops, alpha can be 1. And it needs to disappear real quick. So we'll just do a step command. If variable A is less than 0, delete yourself, but otherwise A. And set the alpha. This will determine the speed of the fade. We can also give the dude maybe a little bit of a, maybe a second frame. That's not just static. Okay, so we need to set its speed. Since I did give it a second frame, we'll just make it jitter pretty quickly. So it'll be a, whoops, 0.5, I suppose. Let me move this mic. I have it in a shitty spot. Yo, let me see this. Okay, now we have to have it fade right away. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Why don't I have... No. Yeah, save that. For testing, I need... where can I put this? System... Test reset. I never did this, and I just should frickin' do it. No, not create. Add event. Press. I don't know, R. Restart the game. There we go. I just need to do this. I forget to do that because the menu system doesn't work in test mode right now because I changed something in it. So, So we'll put test reset in here over here since it's It'll give me warning. This is the room starts. This is where enemies have to go. This is this. I always have things in certain spots just so I know what they are. So this will be the startup variables. So when the A is less than 0, destroy itself. But otherwise, every frame set the variable A to, and I don't know, I'd have to test it a few times to see how fast this is. Negative 0.05. Let's just see if that's too fast. And we'll just put one in here and just see what it looks like. Because it can go in any room that has a door that's like black, so we can use this as a little thing that could happen whenever you come in the room. So let's start the test, see what it does. It should disappear pretty quick, but not too quick where you can't see it. And when you come into a room and there's usually like a black, what do you call it? There's like an effect. So I have to take that into account. It's like a screen wipe. Yeah, man. Sorry, the first time it tests, it always takes a year. After that, though, it usually runs fine. Ugh. My tummy is making noises at me. Good lord, this thing's taking a minute. There it goes. This only has to do it once, though. And then after that, it already has this stuff done. This is the first time I've booted it today, so... There we go, jeez. Okay, that was really quick. Let me see. So it would be like that. It's just a quick thing you might see when you come into a room. So it'd be like, oh, I had to... I think that's a good enough, a fast enough fade. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so yeah, this isn't a real room. I just wanted to see if that's fast. That seems to be fast enough. Makes it look like something's there, and then it just disappears. We could test it in a real room, just to make sure it looks good when you're popping in. So the way to do that... Oh, nothing. I'm making random spooks. I'm just, like, adding extra stuff while I'm just kind of... I'm not doing anything tonight, so I'm like, oh, I'll just add extra things that players may or may not see. Simple little touches that might happen. So now we add it to the game. And obviously that room works good, so let's try that one, since it's the right size. So, a spook, door face, we gotta get the position. So if you're in this room, it'd be 20893. Okay. And this is room number 7. Room 7. Room start. We'll just add them right now so I don't... 20853, is that what it is? I think I did. That's just a monster. You may or may not see it in the real thing. Or in the, once the game's released. Object, spook, door face. I thought you meant this thing. That's just a monster. I don't know, it's just a thing that took up living in that cave. Okay, so now I have to tell the game when this happens. And I don't want it to happen in classic mode because that was not in the game, so... Only if hard equals 1. And with a chance of, let's say 15. But for now, we'll do 1 out of 1. So it'll always be there so I can just test it. Save. And then we can add it to more rooms. And if the chance is small, then, you know. Yeah, we'll do like 20. 1 out of 20 that you'll see it. Oh, I wanna keep that object so I can tweak it. Now let's just start in that room. Not this room. We'll start in the crypt so we can move back and forth. Okay, let's test it out. It should happen every time I walk into this room. Oh, this room's gonna be dark. Hold on. Damn it. I can't. I have to light it. Farts. Of course, there's a complication. This room's dark. Well, I'll throw the testing mode on. This is Final Fantasy VI for sure. Okay, extended mode globals. Where is it? 0. 0. And where's the items? Okay, let's light this up just so I can fucking see. There's a lot of insta-deaths now. There's one, like, literally in most rooms of the game. Not most rooms, but there's a spook. I'm trying to put a random spook in so many rooms. Okay, we'll light that. I didn't see him. Okay, his position is wrong. I must have hit the wrong thing. And if you come backwards, it's too quick to see because of the black thing. So it only works coming forwards, really. How did I screw that up? It was right here. Oh, it was 208.93. What did I say? I said 53. What an idiot. I could, like... It'd be more work, but I could have it so that it's... No, because if you're coming from that way, it wouldn't really be as, you know, as impactful, because it'd be like, wait, I just passed that guy, so... It's fine if it only comes one direction. It's okay. We should be able to see it now. There he goes. So it'll just be a quick thing. And it is there when you back up, it's just, it disappears so fast that the black screen transition is in the way. Okay, let's, so he's good. What else? Let's make something... I'm gonna add him to more rooms later. Oh, I should change this to 20 or 15 or whatever I decide. Let's say 20. I guess I can look at the non-spoiler rooms at the beginning of the game, and we'll see if that fits any of those. No. But this one... First door. This one for sure. If I'm gonna put them in a few different ones, I'll probably increase the chance to 30. 1 out of 30. 265, 118. Let's change this to 30. We don't want everybody to see it all the time, just very rare. Okay, so copy this code and then put it to room 3. That's 3, right? No, 5. Yeah, room 5. That's this. Ugh, I hate to need to put a comment there so I can even paste above it. There we go. Why do I say the things to myself before I have the thing ready? I'll never remember those numbers. 263117. Okay. I don't want it to be like in every room either, but I'm just curious if he's big enough for this. Or too big. Yeah, probably too big. Nowhere there. This is too seeable. Nothing here for him. Oh, yeah. Crossroads. This would only work if they were open, and they're not going to be all the time. Dark maze, no. Maybe. But I don't want it to be in the sanctuary, so it would have to be over here. What? What is that? Oh, is that the shadow from the... Oh, I totally forgot about that. Look at... That's the torch shadow. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what Lamando is, so no, I have not seen that. Um, 40894. We'll even do 40. Oops. I don't want him in too many rooms. That's too close. No. What about... It might be a little bright. Well, I'd have to move this, but... I just want to see where it would be. So like, this is 50. 184,117. Wish I wasn't so bad at typing. Okay, let's make a new one now. I don't have anything that just kind of like runs across the floor. Well, it's just like an ugly spider, just like runs across some kind of a little like creature, little bug or something like that. We'll call it a zoom bug. And let's make a full screen so we can see how big we want this. What do you mean? It's he's a fictional character, so I don't have anything to compare him to. I know the stats, like how many hit points he has in the game and how much damage he does too. Is that what you mean? As a dev, that's the only information I have for you. Okay, if this is the whole screen... maybe something that like goes across the ceiling or something like that? Just like a little something bug. We'll just have to animate him like jittering, just like... And then I'll have him like come towards the camera really quick that way sort of and just go off screen so you can't really, you know, you only get him see him for a minute. Let's give him a margin of like 10. So let's give it like 4 frames or 3. Do. And maybe 4. And keep track of each leg. That's weird because it's out of sync with the other one. This should be like grabbing right now. Oh, and I'm stupid. This is completely backwards. Okay. And then it has to be in a room where like the ceiling goes all the way. You can crawl across whatever, really. It can come from pretty much anywhere. Let me think. So where would I stick this? I could have it appear as you come in. I could have it appear randomly while you're in a certain room. Depends on the room. I could probably put this in like 3 different places and then have a pretty low chance of it showing up. That way nobody ever sees it more than once. Let's just do a test room. Make it look like, I don't know. Oh, backgrounds, that's what I wanted. Not that one, it's a little too weird of a ceiling. Main? Sewer? I mean, the sewer would be a pretty obvious one. I mean, I kind of remember most people. And how's it going? Everybody knew who's here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really look at the names too often. I just see like an avatar out of the corner of my eye and what you're saying. My monitor's kind of far off. Let's see. So if this is the thing... Oh, I don't even have an object yet for him. Hold on. What did I call him? Call him something stupid. Zoom bug. I didn't draw him yet all the way, but I want to get him as his activity. Bug. And I can have him go either left or right, or hey, how's it going? Spoops. Zoom bug. He's got to be pretty far back. He'll be all the way on the back layer. Create. First, we're going to have him pick a direction. So, I don't know, D. The direction he chooses is random 0 or 1. It's either a 0 or a 1. A 1-bit choice. And then... well, first let's make his animation proper. We'll do like 0.4. We'll see if that looks too fast. 0.3. That might be too slow. We'll see. Spooks. Zoom bug. And then we'll say if he's off the screen... to delete yourself so he doesn't use up resources. So we're going to have 2 cases here. If is equal to 1, he's going to flip horizontally and move. What direction is that? It's like, this would be 0, so let's say 15 degrees north. at, I don't know, 4 speed. Let's try the other way. So let me think. What's 90 minus 15? So we'll do 75. Or it's 180. I'm sorry, 180 minus 15. So 165. Because 180 would be opposite of 0 on a 360-degree rotation. And then let's just pretend he starts in the middle and just see how it looks when we test. Like he's like right there. And then he'll choose one way or the other. Probably needs to be a bit higher. There we go, like that. Also, did I cut the fat on him? I did, okay. The extra pixels, don't need them. Let's save it for now. Why aren't my streams working? That's kind of annoying. They're working, obviously, but it's not telling me how many people or who's in the rooms or anything on Twitch or on YouTube. It's fucking annoying. Oh, I don't think I put the test room up there, did I? I might have. Come on, you can do it. Oh, what did I do? Let's see. Action 3, line 2. What did I typed something really stupid then, didn't I? Oh. I didn't even give it a value. Fucking stupid. I just, like, left it. Should be D. If D is 0, or if D is 1. The direction he chooses. Okay, he could definitely move quicker. And his origin needs to be in the center, because when he flipped, it made him go so far over here. That is kind of stupid. Oh, also... Where is... I need this also to randomize, so that it's different result every time. Create... Basically, I don't want it to always roll the same number. Okay, let's put the zoom bug in the center. There, yeah, he would start a little too far on one side or the other. Stick him like right here. I don't know if I'll actually put him in the sewer, but we'll see. Come on, computer. There it goes. Like it's keeps spinning down, and then be like, oh, you want me to spin back up? And then it does it. I should leave it on like not the slow mode, whatever you want to call it. Okay, yeah, it's probably too slow. Seems to be choosing one way more often than the other, but it is just a coin toss. I could make him gain speed as he goes. I think the animation is the proper speed. But his movement is too stiff. Let's have him pick up some speed as he goes, so he like scurries away quicker. So is speed his direction is set, but what about speed? Is speed a variable that's just the way it is? It is, okay. Like if I put V speed, that should be red. Correct. Okay, speed is what I want to vary. Oh, this is Game Maker Studio. So, every step, set speed to like 0.0. 5, I guess. So it'll take quite a few frames, but he'll speed up. Okay, let's see if he looks a little, if he gives it a little more gas this time. I'm glad I didn't accidentally use the wrong function. Speed should be good. I still have a taco here. I don't know if I want it. I don't know what you're talking about with local moth. I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Alright. He is picking up a bit more speed. I don't know if I need to do it a little quicker. Let's do like 0.8 instead of 0.5. 0.08, that is. Obviously, it's not going to be red. I got to draw it. Just be some kind of bug. I don't know. Just a thing. Is it free? Costs $100 for me. There might be like a free version, unless you paid for it. I don't know. But yeah, I've paid $200 for Game Maker over the years because, like, what was that? Like 12 years ago, I bought this one for $90 or $100, and then about 6 years ago, I bought this one. It was $99 or something like that. So yeah, there's 2 different versions. Or Game Maker Studio 2 is the one I paid for last. Okay, this seems fine. Yeah, it's $100. At least back when it was new. I bought this when it was new. It's not new anymore, I'll tell you that. Let's see what it's at right now. Game Maker yeah, $99.99. There it is. Free for this. What is the difference with professional and regular? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference is, honestly. But yeah, when this was brand new, it was $99. Maybe this helps you export better, like, into, like, Android and shit like that. I'm not actually sure. But yeah, apparently it's a certain version of it is also free on Steam. I just don't know what the difference is. Doom the Dark Ages had some good DLC. That was fun. I went through it. I'm not quite done with it, but I finished it. I just didn't get all the extra stuff yet. Alright, I guess we'll draw him then. And then pick some rooms to put him in and give him the random chance to appear. Shit like that. Yeah, this guy's fun. He's having a good time. he's a random spook too. All right, just a generic bug. You only really would see this for a second anyway, so it doesn't have to look like anything super special. What color should he be? Like a dark green, maybe? That's probably like the best. You know, I could turn him around just so I could draw it and not be upside down, but I'll draw him upside down. It's fine. Maybe we'll do like an aqua. I gotta sneeze. Ooh, that was random. I don't know if it's from all this air quality shit from Canada that we're getting here right now, but this looks like things that Bixby brings in the house. You won't see like the feet very much, they'll just be little hooks. Yeah, it's I'm in Ohio, and we got a lot of the smoke from yesterday here. Happened last year too. We got some nasty air pollution here because of Canada. I'm not sure what Scratch is. What is Scratch? Don't forget I'm old. I don't really know any of these references that everybody's making. Yeah, last year I remember it being stinky. It's mostly smelly, but it is kind of blurry outside too. Bixby, what you doing, little guy? Okay, so if we get rid of this, we'll just pick some colors and see what it is. Oh, okay. Game Maker was my introduction to coding. That's what I'm still using. The fuck is game is this song from? It's like a generic sort of thing. I don't know, so I guess the arms would probably be the same color, right? Oh, I'm stupid also. I should probably... If the other hooks are all kind of like fatter, then this one should be too. Whoops. But yeah, one of my trademarks is I allow mistakes. Like if I had like a pixel out of place over here, not like that bad, but I'll allow pixels like this one kind of is like weird. I just leave it. The mistakes are what give it its earthen quality, its rough look. If the mistakes weren't there, it might look too clean and it wouldn't look like my game. So yeah, that's why I like the hand-drawn thing. Wait, how many segments, just so I don't fuck this up too bad? 6. It would be fine either way, because it's so brief and it's so small you really wouldn't notice. I'm done with whatever this song is. It kind of sucks. What's the matter, honey bugs? You okay over there, Bix? Oops. I assume it just is missing features or something. Probably features I don't even use, but I didn't have a choice. There was no free version when I started doing this stuff. It was years and years and years ago. Nowadays they probably want an entry-level one for people to kind of dip their toes in.
Bixby.
Okay. Commercial license. Oh, so you're allowed to sell. You're not allowed to sell things made with non-commercial. That's interesting. They're like, we do not authorize you to sell your game. Well, I paid for mine, so that's fine. So if I ever finish Cursed Skull Smash, I could sell that. Be my first selling game. We'll see if anybody actually buys it. Only be a couple bucks, but I'm just curious if people will buy something that I made. This is Vegas Stakes, I know this. Okay, we can get rid of all the red. We got some nice gambling songs going on. It's just a very simple little bug. I just want... Tonight is not about any spoilers or any, like, big game things. I'm just kind of adding stuff. Just things you might see. So none of these are important in any way. No, people might not even ever see these. I always like the stuff that could happen when you walk in a room, so I just want to add more. And I'm like, oh, I'll hit the stream button while I'm doing it. Why not? My kitty's saying hi. Hi, buddy. What do you want, honey? Oh, it's... You want some food? It's been in... Yeah, it's about time for your food, isn't it? I'll get it in a minute, bud, I promise. It's almost 4 a.m. It's time for your midnight snack. Okay, let's put, like, some highlights on him or something. The low lights you probably won't notice, so I'm not too worried about that. What about like a little shadow underneath him, I guess, would be prudent, since he's up on the ceiling. These can be a bit messy too. They're fine when they're messy. He just needs to cast a bit of a shadow above him where he's on the ceiling. And then we'll take a look at him. Come on, bud. Okay, while this goes and loads, I'm going to give Bixby a little bit of food. I'll be right back. 1 second. Come on, bud. Let's go get your food. Are you hungry? Come on, buddy. Alright, he just wanted his food. Da, 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 da. He could actually... What if... he starts... Let's try this. Let's see if this looks like crap or not. Create. Set variable s to 0.5. Okay, this is important. I'm trying to make it look like he comes towards the screen a little bit. Just looks a little too stiff still. And set variable if s is less than 1, set variable s to, let's say, 0.01. Is that 2? So let's see, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that'd be like 50 frames if I did this? No. Let's do that. I'm trying to think of how many frames it would take for him to get full-sized. Because it's a 60 frames a second game. And if it was 0.5... maybe even start him off at... let's start him off at 2. Let's see if that's way too slow. So that's good. Just today alone, I've added 3 things already out of, you know... That's not bad. Hold on. It's just something you kind of see. Come on, pick another way. There we go. Burn you. This isn't a real room, so I can't leave. It doesn't even know where I am. Okay, so this is a pretty good spot for him, honestly, but it depends on the room. But, zoom bug. So, he will start at position 211.59. Or 212.55 seems a little better. And then we'll check on with some rooms. This is room number what? And we got to do the random game here. Do I have a... would a sound effect be too much? Yeah, I'll just leave it. I don't think I need a sound effect for him. I'll leave this here. Room number, please. We'll test them out. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to open that. That's 9. Sewer, 13. Room 13. If variable level.hard is equal to 1. I don't want it happening on classic mode like any of these new spooks, only on extended mode. I guess I don't really need this. We'll do, for now, 1 out of 1, because I just want it to appear. This fucking saxophone sounds like idiotic. And then we need to change my starting location. Good enough. Because I'm going to have to open the stupid thing, so I need the crowbar. I can get it with relative ease. I don't feel like giving myself that stuff in the inventory. It just sounds annoying. Alright, hold on there. YouTube. I don't want cacophony. Was that good, Bixby? Good boy. Yes. What's wrong, honey? Yeah, it's perfectly noticeable. It's just a thing. Now I have to pick a few rooms to put it in and give it like a, 1 out of like 30 chance or something like that, just like the other ones. Zero. I haven't even been playing it for a minute yet. I want to make sure it does change to 1, though. Not yet. Oh, still hasn't been a minute? Seriously? I feel like it's got to be really close. Oh, it's always going to be 0, because I didn't start the game normally. Duh. There's no counter. The counter starts when you, go into the story at the beginning. Forgot. Okay, this is the test room, so it's fine if he's not there. What other rooms can that little asshole fit in? That one's a good one. 44. And 41 and 44 are pretty good candidates. I should have saved that. Nope, I barely even know C to do this. I haven't tried any other languages because I only really know basic C to get me through this shit. And I already know so little that I just stick to what I know. But as you notice, I use mostly drag and drop to program all my stuff, with only using my programming in very specific times when you really have to. Okay, so what the hell did I just call inherited event? No, I don't want that. Chance 1 out of, let's say, 30 again. Create a zoom bug. Copy that. Put that there. What other rooms? I can put them in. I'm sure I could fit them in 1 or 2 other rooms, since it's such a low chance. Not in there. This would work. in here. So 23. This would work, but it's a little dark, so he might not quite blend in with the colors there, so maybe not that. Maybe not any of the blue rooms. Can't see the ceiling in there. Nor there. Ceiling's too weird there. You could put him in here. He'd just be there. 27. Can't see the ceiling. Nope, looks like 27. How about, no, that one's too funky. This one would be okay. But let me think. He starts at 55. Is it too small? Oh, he would be behind something, so that's no good. I would have to change his priority, and I don't want to change the priority to... because I want them all to be uniform. 27. I could do it. It's just more annoying. Be like, if you're in this room, make your depth this. And it's just like, eh. I'll just change the rooms. It's fine. He doesn't have to be in there. Oh, yeah. The achievement. It's not really an achievement. It's actually not limited at all. It's all up to your imagination. Oh, it's limited in terms of the old Game Maker is. I don't use 8 anymore. That was Game Maker 8 when I made Cursed 1, 2, and 3. I used Game Maker 8.0. This is Studio. There's no more limits. I had like a size limit back then because it like ran out of resource space. It was stupid. But also the older ones, you can't connect to Steam easily because they like update their APK or whatever to Game Maker Studio 2, so it doesn't really communicate very well with the old games, with the old Game Maker. What other room? No. He'd be fine in here. Yeah, I got around those limitations in Cursed 3 by offloading a bunch of resources, and it just swaps them out on the fly. Like all of the... I basically deleted every single background, and it just grabs them from off the game. So I was like, okay, I can get around this. And the sound, the music, I had it all offloaded all. So how about room 11? These are all very low chance, so you might see this guy once during the game, if you're lucky. So the more rooms, the more chances are somebody might see him. Yeah, there's like a... It's not an achievement, but it's a little message appears when you do a skip. That was actually really fucking hard to do, and my buddy invented it, so I put a little tribute to him in there. I don't remember if it happens in... I just saw it. Where was that? Was that room 11? $17? 27, that's what it was. Room start. Okay, so... So I still want to put this in. I don't want it just to be on Global Hard. I want it to do it no matter what. Even though it wasn't in the original game, it's an Easter egg anyway. So I'll leave that in. It only happened on Extended, but I want it to happen on both. Cause like, who the fuck skips the witch? Let's try it real quick and make sure it works on. First of all, I don't want any items because this is classic mode now. Bar, not the coal room. And we need to not start in hard mode. So yeah, this bit of code needs to go away. That's just for testing. And let me make sure that works. Because you could always skip the witch, whatever it's called, the banshee thing. But I put a little message now that says, my friend Cheeto Man, it's like he would be proud of you. Since that's part of the speed run. And I just realized when I was putting in the... Oh, I just realized something. Let me double check this. Room starts 11. Okay, yeah, no, this ain't supposed to be. This is supposed to be if. Only if you're in this mode. So that would also go for 27. I totally forgot. Only in this mode. There was no bug in the original. What was the sewer? 13. I just want to make sure I did this correctly. Yes, a little bit hard. Apparently I didn't fix that. Okay, we're good. I do not want things that weren't originally there showing up in classic mode. That kind of defeats the purpose of classic mode if it's not classic. I even left in some exploits in classic mode. Classic, please. And we're just gonna go right to the witch and skip her. Oh yeah, I've been Maniac Mansion is one of my inspirations. Okay, we're speedrunning. Speedrunning. Oh, ladder. I'm so used to extended mode, it's weird not having, like, the extra control over your items. I'm out of here, lady. I do need this, because I need the sledgehammer to get past the witch early. And yeah, the old exploit of just going like this is still there. We'll save it, why not? It's been 1 minute. You can skip Jennifer. There we go. Grab the sledgehammer. Oh, I will need to kill... No! The whole point is you don't kill the witch. What am I talking about? Then you go... Pull this off. Make sure you don't touch the witch when you're going through. There you go. Okay, works on either mode. Witch skip achieved! And then it shouldn't happen more than once. Nope. It's really hard to do in extended mode, though, because you have to physically, like, take the item down and put it on the door and stuff. It's much harder to do. Okay, well, I'm glad that works. Oh! Here's a problem. She's too fast, or she's too slow to kill you in this game. So, I'm glad I tested this. In extended mode, it's different, but in this mode... Okay, that's a pretty easy thing to fix, though. Easy fix. I saved it, right? Yes, I did save it. Where's that bitch? I think she's a big stuff. Not a, yeah, witch kill. Step. Delete object. Screen. Room transition. There. If she's on her way to kill you, she will stop the room from even transitioning. So that's pretty much fixes that, huh? Should fix it. That's what testing's all about. Trying to even the exploits you gotta test because it's the way it used to be. Yeah, she used to be an insta-death, but now she like approaches the camera, so it's like a little different. 1 minute on classic mode. Oh yeah, I didn't do this yet. Let's go. Whoops. I just clicked off of it and went to something. I clicked off my monitor. Let's save it after this so I can mess with it if she kills me. No! Baby's not gonna get me. I'm fine. 2 minutes. Can you bash? I think you always could bash this with her. Yeah, you just can't go through. Okay, we're good. But let's try it with her here now. There you go. Yeah, if she's even 1 frame in the room, she kills you. That's how it should be. Can you use this in here? No, good. I actually thought of that. I can't remember the things I thought of and, like, didn't. Who the hell wants to play Cursed 1, you know? Especially Classic Mode. Who the fuck wants to play Classic Mode? I mean, if you're going to play Cursed 1 the way it used to be, this is definitely a way to do it. All the bugs are fixed. You could read the books much nicer now. Everything's so much better. Everything was rewritten. The text system is so much better now. Just everything works. Oh, we can kill this guy while I'm here. Oh, I never opened it. Is he gonna be there? I forget if he's there if you didn't open him. Nope. Alright, come on out, buddy. Let's go do that again. Let him out so I can kill him. Okay, so you can see he's out of his coffin here. But only if you open it is he actually going to fulfill that prophecy. Hey, buddy. Sorry. I'm so used to this room being dark. I'll hide. Nope, he saw me. Bitch! And I don't like not getting experience, that kind of sucks. Game over, yeah! I don't have any game over, like, Easter eggs. I should make one. I should make an Easter egg now. Let's see. I don't have any funny ones. We could just change what it says, at least. Like, it could say, you're the best, or you're something, or... Like, what? Instead of you're dead, it could just say something incredibly stupid. I like incredibly stupid, and it'll have like a 1 out of 100 chance of showing. Those are the things I love, is adding all these 1 out of 100 things. There is one that people don't see, and that is very rarely it'll say burped instead of cursed on the title screen. I don't know if anybody will ever see these, but we'll see. Let's see, where's the game over thing? Is it in backgrounds? Might be a background. Ah, game over. Okay, so I'll make something else. But what? What would be funny? I gotta think about this. I can have like a sound effect that's stupid. Bag that was swell. That is stupid as fuck.
Just eat the damn oranges!
Zoop, badoop.
Zoop, badoop.
Bag, that was swell.
I could do bag that was swell. Who the fuck remembers bag that was swell?
Bag that was swell.
Bag that was swell.
Bag that was swell.
That is some old internet shit right there. Let's see. That was swell. Drew Pickles. Drew Pickles videos. Bag that was swell. It's after he gets done like molesting people. He's always like, bag that was swell.
Bag that was swell. Bag that was swell. Bag that was swell. Bag that was swell.
That is not even funny. Nobody will think it's funny. And that means that I will think it is funny because it's so unfunny that I will think it's funny. That's all that matters, you know? Let's see. Duplicate. Extend this. Resize the canvas to 420 by 176. That way it won't interfere with anything else. And then I'll have to add that sound effect to the game.
Bag that was swell.
It's so stupid. I want people to say, like, what the fuck was that? That's the kind of shit I live for. Sound. No, it wouldn't be in here. It would be in my streaming audio. Bag 2.
Bag that was swell.
And then the actual game over object. What's the best way to do this? Where's the game over object? I gotta let me see if I can easily change background. I'm pretty sure I have it set very generically. Like the game over room, I'm pretty sure is just like one thing. Is it in the intro? Game over, yeah. Okay. And then I'll have to delete all these blood spawners. Background 1. Where did I put it? Was it in intro? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so if I have two backgrounds, and let me think here. Turn that one is not visible when room starts, but we can just swap them. Objects, HUD? Yeah, game over. Create. If oh god, Quest for Yum. How do you remember Quest for Yum? It's been a while. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Global dot hard. I only want it to happen on on extended mode. And 1 out of, well, for now we'll do 1 out of 1 because I'll change it when I'm done. Delete the blood drop things because they won't match anymore. Is it an effect? Particle? Game over blood. And what's it called? Is it drop creator? Hold on. GO blood spawn, which would be game over blood spawn. Where'd I put that? I can search for it. GO blood spawn. It's in saves, so it's in the because that's where the loading happens. I guess that makes sense. I'm not super stupid for putting it there, but it should just be in the effects by the blood. I don't know why I did that. I do that once in a while. I'll make one part of something, and then I'll make the other part and forget where I put it. Okay, that doesn't need changed. Destroy object. System saves, blood spawner. And... background... visible, or is it visible? 0 equals 0, and turn on background number 1. Okay, and then what's dead sound? Oh, that's just a when you get killed. Okay, so this, I need a new alarm 2 sound. Because I want it to happen just, you know, after the screen fades from the red. So we'll say, if this is happening, like two seconds or so, 3 seconds. We'll do 150 in alarm 2. Yeah, turns those off, turns those on. That should be it. That should literally be it. And now we need, I'll just do a very generic one for now. And we'll, you know, maybe I'll draw it myself, but cool text. We'll just make a very, very generic one. Hold on, Bixby. Too big. Bigger. I could just make this blood droppy. It's stupid as fuck. Let's just see if it works first off. Save. Ow. He's meowing. I'm almost done, Bix. I've been streaming for like 2 hours, so I just wanted to make some stuff. Now, we just need to die, because I did a 100% chance that it will do this. So I guess we just go into the game and die. Just see what happens. And make sure it does the sound, does the correct thing. The blood should be gone. We'll just load. I don't know if the game has changed too much to do this. No, it's good. That is not where I am. What happened? I've never seen that happen. Hold on, hold on. What did I do? Let me save it in another spot. And just make sure it's not funked. Is it because I'm like starting a new game kind of without that? Okay, that's fine. That was very bizarre. It was like showing... It didn't update a certain background. But why? I've loaded this a million times and it's been fine. Yeah, it's right there. Hold on. Let's make a double check here. Let's see if I exit the game and come back. Is it going to be borked again? It was just working a minute ago. Okay. What the hell was the problem? It just decided it didn't like updating that background. And I mean, you could leave the room and come back and it was fixed fine, but like, what was that? Weird. Okay, it didn't do it. Oh, I'm not in hard mode. Goober. It should only happen in hard mode. Forgot. Because I don't want it to happen during the regular game. Alright, give me a moment. I need to be able to die. Damn it. Alright, kill me. Whoever. Alright, this thing will kill me. It'll take a minute, but... Just wandering in the dark. There he is. I was like, he's gotta be coming.
That was swell.
Okay, it's repeating. I don't want that. So I'm glad I checked. I didn't check off that, because I'm a doofus. Game over room. Background 1. Do not tile. Yeah, I didn't tile this one, so why would I tile that? I might just keep it just the way it is. It's fine. It looks stupid, but it's fine. A little big. Too bright up there. This only works on the bottom. Yeah, because like nobody's ever gonna see this really, so it's okay if it doesn't look like amazing. It's a very, very, damn it, low chance here. Sometimes my wrist decides not to go completely downwards. It's just like... Let's trim it up. Make it a little smaller, and then place it properly in here. Seems pretty good. And that's pretty good right there. Okay, and then make sure it doesn't stay 1 out of 1. Let's do 1 out of 50 or 60 or something like that. You don't die super often in this game, not like the other ones, so I think 50 is reasonable. Like, you would have to die a lot of times, or just get lucky and see it the first fucking time you ever play it. But yeah, it works. The bag, it sure was swell. There we go. Okay. That's good enough for now. It's like 4:30 in the morning. My kitty's bugging me to do stuff, so I'm going to wrap this up. And I will see you guys some other time. So have fun jacking off or whatever you're going to fucking do. I'll see you guys later.